When I speak the truth to you, no matter how hard or difficult it is for me to speak it, I do it because I respect you. And I know that what you deserve because I respect you. And I give you the respect that I want back. That's why I give it to you. So when I give it to you and you don't give me back that same respect by being who you say you are to me, we're going to have some problems. Okay. And then when you take it a step further and think that you can confuse me with facts because you assume that I'm not smart enough to put two and two together and get to my conclusion, even though Sagittarius is like the first AI zodiac sign, now I've got to humble you because you are living in a delusional world where you don't fully understand your powers. Because if you did, you would know my powers. You would know your powers and you would know my powers. And because you don't know mine, how well do you know yours? So now I got to take you back to school. We're going to start back with our ABCs. I'm going to run you through all of that. And then when I'm done with you, you are going to need a blanket, a therapist, some Xanax, and a journal. Because I'm going to need you to self-reflect on why you thought that it was all right to meet somebody that was good-hearted and pure-hearted and kind towards you, why you thought it was okay to take all their love and just give them shit back. Because at this point, it's personal. So that's Sagittarius in a nutshell. We're very sweet until we're not. And when we're not, it's because you deserved it. And then we have no remorse because we know that you deserved it. We let a lot of shit slide because we like to feel good and we like to be in a good vibe. But when you cross that line of taking it too far, and mind you, we are the experts at taking it too far because we're always pushing the boundaries. So when we decide that you've taken it too far, do you know how far you've got to go for us to actually be judging it? So yeah, once you get over there, there's no hope for you. Because at that point, luck is on our side. And whatever luck we brought you when we gave you all of our pure love and all of our understanding and compassion and non-judgment, not only are we going to snatch that up spiritually so that that protection that you had is gone. So now you're in the cold by yourself. That's going to be the first step. And then we're going to destroy you. So it's like we're going to like cause you to melt, both spiritually and physically at the same time. Is pretty vicious. And usually it's well-deserved. So there's no remorse. We can't even pretend to have any. That's the thing about us. What you see is what you get. We don't pretend. Sagittarius and a Capricorn. I actually like those two together. Those are actually my favorite fire and earth combo. Because Capricorn needs to learn how to have fun, and Sagittarius can teach Capricorn how to have fun, and Sagittarius needs to learn how to be more realistic about life. Because there can be a little, woo, happy-go-lucky, everything's going to work out. And most of the time, things do work out for Sagittarius, in Sagittarius's defense. Because they're ruled by Jupiter, luck tends to follow them. So most of the time, things work out for them. However, there are certain things, nonetheless, that Sagittarius can avoid if they took a little bit more care. And this is where Capricorn comes in. They can teach Sagittarius how to be more mindful, be more thoughtful, how to think ahead. Because they're going to have a plan A, B, C, D, all the way to Z. Capricorn is very thorough, very much so into the nitty-gritty. Show me the specifics. Very observant. They're not into big picture. They're into the facts of the matter. And that's why they're so lethal at war. Because, and by the way, Capricorn is exalted in Mars. So when I talk about being lethal at war, that's what I'm referencing. The best signs to have in Mars position are Scorpio. Scorpio's lethal at war. And Aries. Aries first, of course. Then Scorpio. Then Capricorn. Capricorn is exalted in Mars because Capricorn is specific. When Capricorn is going to insult you, it's going to be poignant. It's going to be poignant. Like they're coming for your soul. They're coming to snatch your soul, like literally, because they've noticed all of your moves. They know it all. They have an excellent memory, very, very smart, although they say very little. But if you want to take the muzzle off of Capricorn, the things that are going to come out are going to be brutal, because they're all into the details. All into the details. They're not into the fluff. They're not into the bullshit. They're not interested in you pinning a beautiful color for them. They don't want to know what is the best that you can do for them. They want to know, who are you at your worst? Capricorn's philosophy is, I don't know you if I don't know who you are at your worst. When things go south, how do you act? When somebody new comes in the picture, how do you act? And they're studying you. Capricorn never stops studying you. That's why they're so quick to get people out of their circle when people start switching up, because they can sense it right away. They're very observant. So I think Sagittarius can give Capricorn a little bit of levity. They can learn to have a little bit more fun, enjoy life a little, because that's the thing about Capricorn. They're all business and no fun. And Sagittarius is often all fun and no business. So if they can learn to communicate well together, these two can create a relationship that's really grounded in truth, because Capricorn needs that honesty, and they're going to call you out on it when you're not giving it. And Sagittarius needs it too, but sometimes Sagittarius is not the most aware. Capricorn can keep their feet on the ground. And then I think the other thing is they can actually build together, because those two know how to do commitment really well if they love each other. Those two are very generous in spirit. And they both also like a good, chilled environment. They don't like a lot of drama. They really mind their business for the most part. They're not out here trying to meddle in other people's lives and business. Like they're they stay to themselves for the most part. So I think I've seen a few of these couples and they're beautiful to me. And I love seeing them together. So I think those two would be wonderful together. One of my pet peeves as a Sagittarius is when people actually believe that they're capable of manipulating me as a Sagittarius stellium. Now, here's the thing about Sagittarius that I think most of you guys don't understand. You're never going to embarrass a Sagittarius with the truth. Period. My life story, my truth, and who I am is who I am. And I love that about me. I love that for me. Whether it's been good or challenging, that's my story. And I'm never going to deny it. So anyone who thinks that they can come to a Sagittarius with facts about who they are and thinks Sagittarius is just going to go, oh, now I'm completely destroyed. My life has fallen apart, is an idiot. Sincerely. Sagittarius is way too honest and straightforward for you to be able to manipulate us. And besides, our level of don't give a fuck is really high. Other zodiac signs have it too, but Sagittarius is very high. It's right up there with the sister sign Gemini. These two signs do not give a fuck about most things. I mean, we're not out here just being reckless and causing chaos. I mean, maybe sometimes we are, but for the most part, we do what we want. That's the difference between us and everyone else. We do what we want. And if we said it, that's what we wanted to say. And if we said it, we meant it. And if we did it, that's because we wanted to do it. And we would do it again. So you trying to bring up that we did it means nothing to us because we did it. Hell, we could tell you about it. If you wanted the details, just say that. We would have given you all of the details. But for you to think that you can manipulate us with half-truths and, information that is factual about us is ridiculous. Like, most of us don't have any shame. Like, I literally don't have shame about anything. Nothing. There's nothing you're going to bring to me about who I am and what I've been through that I'm going to be distraught about. Because everything that I am is a product of everything I've been through. Everything I've been through is what made me who I am. So how can I love who I am today and deny who I was? That makes no sense. Think.
Let's activate our brains. Let's think about it. How can I love myself if I don't love all of me? And all of me is full of love, and it's full of contradictions, and it's full of hurt, and it's full of pain and joy.
All right, so in this video, we're going to go over the fire signs, and I'm talking specifically about Sagittarius, Leo, and Aries. I'm going to be doing a series for these. So I'm going to go over each of these elements. So if you're not a fire sign, you can go and find, the one that's for your element. But what I'm going to talk about in each of these videos is which one cares the least, which one cares the most, and which is the biggest baby of the bunch. All right, you're with me? So let's get started. Now, for the fire element, the one that cares the least, you guessed it, is Sagittarius. Sagittarius always cares the least. I don't care what they tell you. That's just how they are, because Sagittarius is naturally a philosopher. So, they're all about what makes sense to them, what they figured out in their heads. So they understand everything comes to an end and everything has limitations. So they're a little cynical about life. So Sagittarius is never going to care more than you. They literally always have one foot out the door at any point in time, especially the Sagittarius moon. Those are like the worst because they don't know how to deal with anything. Whenever anything comes up, their first reaction is to run. Like, oh, there's a problem here? We're not happy-go-lucky? Out of here. So yeah, Sagittarius always cares the least. Just ready to throw it all away and just move on and start over. The one that cares the most is Leo. Leo is the most devoted. Leo is the most loyal. Leo is the most committed. Leo is the one that's willing to work the most. Leo is willing to put in the effort. They're willing to put in the time. It's not just words and mouth. They will show you through their actions. Don't forget, Leo is a fixed sign. So that means they know how to grind things out. There's a reason these fixed signs are called the workhorses of the zodiac. These are the workers. These are the people that will stick to the plan, that will get things done. They're dependable. They're committed. If you have a Leo in your corner, you got somebody, because they will look out. They will do what they say they're going to do. They will show up. They will do more than you expect. They know how to come all the way through. Like, it will get tough. They may take a break, but they're never going to quit. So Leo is going to fight the most to stay the course. Leo always cares the most in any situation. Now, the biggest baby out of the fire sign is Aries. Astrologically speaking, Aries is an infant. They're the very first one on the astrological wheel. That means emotionally, they are developed as an infant. This is why they tend to have these huge emotional outbursts, is because they don't understand why when they cry, mama don't come. Because that's what's supposed to happen. I'm a baby. When I cry, you're supposed to come. When I feel mad about something, you're supposed to address it. Like right now, not tomorrow, right now. So do it. That's Aries.
All right, intuitive villagers. For those of you who follow this account, I need to get one thing clear. I am gay. Very gay. Extra gay. Have always been gay. Will probably always be gay. Okay? You know what that means? That means I am happy. I am extra. I am colorful. I am passionate. I don't know how to live life on the dull side of things. So over here, what I do is intense. I do reality. I do hardcore truths. I do difficult things like coming out of the closet. I do what's real. You know what I don't do? Bullshit. You know what I don't do? Fake shit. You know what I don't do? Conniving, sneaky, backstabbing behavior. I don't do any of that. I live in truth. I'm someone that's always valued the truth. I was actually just having a conversation with my mom the other day about that. Like, I'm not someone that likes to skirt around the truth, that likes to dance around the truth. If you're somebody that likes to switch facts around, we're not going to get along. If you're somebody that likes to lie to yourself about who you are, we're not going to get along. If you're somebody who does not care to know yourself in and out the way I know myself, we're not going to get along. So this energy is real. It's pure. It's who I am. I've been that way my whole life. It's probably who I'm going to be when I die. So if you're looking for somebody to sugarcoat things and tell you little white lies so you feel good about your astrology, this is not the place. I have a series called Gentle Astrology that you can check out if you need the information delivered to you in a gentle manner. But what you're always going to get from me is this gay energy, and you're going to drink it up because that's what you need in your life. Okay? Okay. I love you.
One day, I hope you guys will understand that I am a karmic and I am just as pure as I am wicked. Okay? So that's the thing about super nice people, is that the other side of that kindness is wrath. And usually when you get there, it's well deserved because we are kind. I'm not pretending to be nice. I'm truly a kind person. So when you think that me being kind means that I'm stupid, I'm naive, I don't see you coming, I can't see through you, and you're going to test this and test that, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to sit back and watch you have your little experiment. I'm not going to intervene because I like to see how stupid you really are. I like to see the full spectrum. I like data. I'm a Capricorn Moon. I like data. I love data. Just show me all the ways that you think you're so smart so I can make a mental note. That way, when it's time for me to respond, I will not miss because I don't like to miss anything you do.